Our initiative, Celebrate Local, in partnership with Scotiabank, we are highlighting different Canadian businesses. With the lockdowns ending and things getting back to some sense of normal, we have to remember to support our local businesses. One such business is Carla's Cookie Box, located in Woodbridge, Ontario. Shout out Woodbridge, Italy winning Euro 2020. Yeah, that always gets a good couple of woos in here. Known for their cookies, their smash cakes, which are all the rage, and most importantly, I mean, growing up Portuguese, some butter tarts, which are just to my left, which are very enticing, but I have to focus on welcoming Carla herself, Carla Mauen, to the show. Carla, welcome.
Thank you so much, Sid. I'm truly honored to be on your show today.
Well, it's an honor to have you. There's some tremendous entrepreneurs we've been meeting through this initiative with Scotiabank. You are one of them, so thank you very much for joining us today. The initial question, and I try not to be repetitive with it, but I think it's such an important one, is the inspiration to do this was what? When did you decide this was a passion I needed to pursue?
Well, back in 2014, I got fired from a job that I was at for 13 years, and I had 3 kids, and I needed to do something. I didn't want to start back in that corporate world, back at the bottom. You know, I was approaching 40 years old. And, you know, I went to my daughter's dance school, and one of the moms saw me bring a tray of cookies, and she said, "Can you make me a tray? I'll pay you for them." And I said, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And then that's kind of how, you know, this company was born.
So how busy did you get? And how many requests were coming into you before you realized, or you thought to yourself, you know what? If this is the kind of feedback I'm getting initially, just giving it to a few people here or there, I could make a business out of this. When did that hit?
Oh, honestly, that first year was horrendous. You know, first year business is always horrible.
Horrendous.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be completely honest here. It was horrendous. I mean, I literally jumped in head first. Someone had sent me a farmer's market link. I'm like, sure, why not? Someone sent me the Royal Winter Fair link, and I said, sure, why not? Without even knowing really what that entailed or what I needed to do. I just knew that I needed to go for it, either all or nothing. And after that first year of business, I honestly wanted to quit and I wanted to die.
Wow.
And I asked my husband, I said, you know, what should I do here? And he said, I'm not going to tell you what to do. He said, if I tell you to stop and you wanted to do it, he says, you're going to blame me. If I tell you to keep going and you feel like this, you're going to blame me. He goes, so whatever you do.
So he just backed right off. Like you wanted some advice and he gave you nothing, is basically what you're telling me.
He gave me nothing. But he said he will always support me no matter what. So okay. I decided, you know what, let me just go for it, keep going. And then my son said, you know, hey, why don't you, I want some butter tarts. And I went to the grocery store to get him some. And I actually, I wasn't fond of them. And so I started developing some recipes for some pastry and for some filling. And it took me about 50 different developments. And then that's how my butter tarts were born.
So again, the company's name is Carla's Cookie Box. So Carla, for those, we've been running photos throughout this conversation. We got some stuff here on the desk, as you see. When we go to the website and look at what's on offer here, how would you describe it? How would you describe your company?
So we're an online baking business. So we used to do a lot of trade shows and a lot of festivals pre-COVID. But in 2020, I realized early on, probably on March 13, as soon as the shutdown was announced, that's when I realized, well, there goes my year. I didn't realize it was going to be 2 years, 2020 and 2021. So I decided right from the get-go that I wasn't going to make all of my hard work go to nothing. So we decided to turn that into an online business, which is why we don't have a storefront, because we do all of our business online. We have a delivery, local delivery service, and you can also pick up in Vaughan. But we are completely an online business, and we deliver, or you can pick up the next day.
All right, Carla, before we wrap up here, I do have, what am I holding? I have...
oh, that's a chocolate-covered Oreo right there.
Chocolate-covered Oreo.
Yeah.
Sold. You had me at chocolate-covered. So this is what it is. I do want to, well, one of the beauties of the gig, Carla, is that I get to eat live on air. So may I? This is
Yeah,
this
of
is
course,
your baby.
definitely. As you eat, I'm actually going to say that we also have a T-shirt initiative, and that's in honor of my brother, who, not to take away from your.
No, please continue. It's an incredibly important cause. Go ahead.
Yeah. He was killed by a drunk driver. It'll be 2 years in August. And half of the money from the T-shirts, and the T-shirts are $20 each, go to Mad Canada. And it's all to raise awareness for this very, very, very important cause, for a deterrent, which is what we need. We need less people going on the roads while they're
We need people to be
intoxicated.
careful. We need people to be careful because it's not, you know, and with more people coming out of their homes and lockouts lifting, you know, Carla, you don't need me to tell you you never know. So again, the T-shirts, check them out. They're an incredible cause. Check out Carla's baby here, Carla Mowen. Again, it's Carla's Cookie Box. At Carla Cookie Box is the social media tag. Check them out. Carla, that was delicious. Thank you very
thank
much.
you.
All the best to you. This is fantastic what you got going on. And let's check in again down the road. Don't be a stranger, Carla. Take care. Appreciate you.
All right, take care. Thank you so much for having me again.
Love to you,
problem.
Carla. It's Dina here. I just snuck in. You went to school with my sister,
yeah,
my baby sister.
I did, and she was an amazing basketball player. It's totally what I remember. Probably because I was 5 foot nothing, and she seemed like she was 6 feet to me. And yeah, we had amazing times.
She's the only athletic one in the family. So shout out to my baby sis Lynn and to you. Congrats, hon. Nice to see you. It's a small
Thank
world,
you.
Sid. It's a small world.
Take care, Carla. It is a small world. Take care.
Thank you.
Ciao, Carla.
Again, Carla Mowen, doing great things. Again, we're spotlighting small businesses here and local businesses with our friends from Scotiabank. And we're going to do it again a little later on. So I hope you appreciate it. Give these businesses a shout out. They're doing amazing things. We're going to keep doing this through to August 6th because it just feels right, especially now coming off that pandemic.
And you don't know about them until you know about them. So we give them
Absolutely.
the little BT boost with our platform, doing what we can.
Absolutely.